soldier. Give me space and I'm in a good place. Very serious, mysterious, mind makes right. In for the fight. Starlight out on low. Starlight out on low. Starlight out low. Cosmic soldier. Give me space and I'm in a good place. Very serious, mysterious, mind makes right. In for the fight. Starlight out on. Starlight out low.
What's up, old man? Hey, everybody.
What up?
Please like and share the stream. Boy, you was watching me get my ass beat talking the meanest shit on me when I was playing games. Damn, brother. And then you wasn't even watching when I was beating ass so bad the internet had to crash.
I was taking care of something at the time. I had to dip for a little bit.
Fair. I saw you pop in back here, but I didn't hear, so I was like trying to talk to you. And
Yeah, so I was having issues, so I had to go back all the way out and back in.
Well, I think my internet crashed when I noticed that you was in here. Because like I was talking and like next thing I know it started fucking
Well, I didn't even see you.
buffering.
I didn't even see your avatar. It was weird.
That's what I'm saying. Like So Miss Tootie Bug, I'm gonna cover something that I've been wanting to cover since Miss RLMs. Yes, internet does seem to be on the rag today. I was gonna cover something that I wanted to cover on the beautiful RLMs. I never got the chance, and I wound up falling asleep. Again, darling, I'm sorry for falling asleep on you on stream. I was fucking eepy.
We only made a little fun of you.
I don't give a shit. She's got a nice voice. I tune the rest of you motherfuckers out.
Hey.
But this is something that I was wanting to share over there with her when we was talking about like aliens, and I kind of wanted to get into deeper supernatural stuff, not just aliens, but that's the conversation never got there. And this video is titled "The Monster in All of Our Dreams." I did not rage quit the gaming session. I was beating ass. I kicked so much ass in War Thunder, my internet crapped out, all right? We'll go back and review the tape, Christine. You know what? Christine actually used her mean magic to destroy my internet because I was actually beating ass. And her narrative that I'm just bad at the game fell apart.
Well, what I saw, I don't believe. I think you was getting your ass handed to you.
And Enlisted, yes, because Enlisted is a fucking piece of trash. Piece of trash.
Bad soldier, bad soldier.
Oh, what's up, Jim?
It's his story, Mudcrab. I guess he can tell it any way he wants.
Her mean magic works, ask Hornet. I know it works. I bore mute testament to it. Okay, I know your mean magic works. See, talking all that shit, and everybody saw me get my ass handed to me Enlisted, and I was swatting down planes in War Thunder like it was nothing, and doing fucking great, talking shit to Christine like, who's bad now? Who's bad now? And then the fucking game's like, hey, bitch, you're gonna lose connection. I'm like, no. I do gotta fix my settings to where it doesn't end the stream when I lose connection. That way I can just go back because it took very little time to come back. Hey, I'm not spinning up a narrative. I got my ass beaten and Enlisted. It's a janky piece of shit, but it is fun. They were not NPCs. They do not upscale NPCs in War Thunder. And plus it's cross-platform. Now, hey, look. Y'all just like giving me hell. Y'all just like giving me hell. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. What's up, Dennison? Welcome to the show. How you doing, broski?
I'm not sure.
That's bad if you don't know how it's going.
Crab gives me the most shit, and he is better at games than I am. But if it's Hornet playing, I come in third. If it's me and Crab, I usually come in second. And I'm so angry right now because he's picking on me, and I'm
Yeah, my wife called me this afternoon because she's seen where we supposedly had an earthquake. We're here. I told her she was full of shit. I don't know what kind of dope she was on and all that. And then I started looking around and I realized, well, something happened today because all the drawers were slid open and shit was off the shelf where it should have been. I'm like, damn, I got to call her back and tell her she was right. I was wrong.
I read this in your deadpan voice, Crab, and it was the funniest thing that I heard. It's okay, mate. There's always solitaire. That's all I heard. That's all I heard, and it just made me want to put clip back. Cause you steal my. Oh, really? Christine steals your kills. She's healing. She's keeling when she should be healing. That's crazy.
Well, I'm sure she would have saved you if she could have.
I mean, that's something. That's something. Crab. Never mind. I'm not gonna pick on you two. I'll come in first. Be honest. No, you do not. No. Christine as a tank does not work. Yes, you did try to, dude. You tried, like, my stream, my internet got cut as soon as as soon as I pulled up and like crashed when I spawned in, and like I took one other plane down, and then my stream started, like my internet fucking just shit out. Hey, look, Christine, it was your phrasing. You can't throw up the layup and expect somebody not to take them. Just saying. But yeah, no, it wasn't a bad play because it wasn't like I didn't get kicked from the game. It was my entire internet crash. Like I lost StreamYard.
Well, when I was first watching you, I kept getting a circle of death when you was first playing.
So
I don't know if that's related or not. If I'm too noisy, let me know.
No, you're good.
Cooking the boys something to eat. A little filet mignon.
Dude, that's my mind is not in the gutter like yours. Your mind is in the gutter worse than anyone else's. You're the first to call it out. You were the first to say something, Christine. Stop acting so innocent and mean. You're a sweet little degen like the rest of us. My health is never on E with my little pocket holder. Oh, rude. Wait, what? I also heard that in Christine's voice. That entire interaction. Oh, man. My mind is in the gutter with this panel right now. Let's go, Snowfire. Oh my god, you were
Oh.
so mean to God's soldier. Like you
She
were
fucking
so
she broke that dick off in that ass.
she was so fucking mean. Like what? I mainly did that because I did want a game, and as soon as Plasma Void came in, I was gonna switch to StarCraft. But he never came in, and like the internet crashed, so I don't want to deal with it. Plus, I wanted to test stream elements because I'm trying to get everything fixed up and trying to get some dono clips to play automatically when we get donos. So.
Yeah,
You're
snow
mean.
was hard as hell on what's his
It was
name.
kind of it was kind of hot. I was like, it should have been me, not him, me. Sean, you are not a saint. You are not a saint, sir. He deserved it. Yeah, it was sexy. I'll tell you that much. I don't like him. You don't even know him.
Well,
Yeah.
I've known him for a while.
Really?
He is a pain. He is a pain.
How long has he been coming around? I didn't even know he was coming around. Like
I ran into him at an oddball stream, and if he ain't drunk, then he ain't on panel. Even though he claims to be carrying the righteousness of God. Make it make sense, will you?
Sean doesn't lie. He just neglects to tell the truth. All right.
Now, does anybody know why, or is there any truth to the rumor that Landry got his ass beat by his woman?
I don't know, and it's none of my business. But that is a funny question.
Well, people keep asking me. She's not around anymore. He had that black eye. They want to know what the hell happened. I got no idea.
Ezra wants snoo. Bip. Isn't she like 8 feet tall?
She's 6'1". She's a big woman.
Tall. Yeah, she probably wanted snoo with Landry because I'm tired, baby, and she probably beat the shit out of him. I don't fucking know.
Could have been. I know.
My business.
He got mad at me because I've known her a few years now. He got mad at me for making comments to her that she understood, but he didn't. So I just quit trying to talk to him. I think he was jealous. Is that the right word? Jealous?
Chuck, clank more things. Be louder. Christine,
I'm sorry.
You got Christine on the ropes. Finish her. Finish her.
I told you I was a cooking. I will mute up.
No, you don't have to mute. Annoy Christine, Chuck. It's the clanking of your empty head. All right, so let's get to this video, all right? The fully... wrong fucking video. Oof. I like zombie stories, and I'm a nerd, so sometimes I watch them. Did I accidentally click out a video? I probably did. Fuck. Thick. Let me go to my history. Let's see here. Sasquatch got me excited. I thought he was doing a stream on the Hat Man this morning, and I'm like, man, fuck it. Fuck it. Not really. I love Sasquatch to death. Oh, man. It didn't pop up. Son of a beach. Speak of the devil, what's up, Sasquatch?
I heard my name 3 times.
I was bad talking to you.
Good. Somebody needs to. All these bitches be telling me how great I am.
I was telling everybody how you debated me this morning, and I got excited and thought you were talking about the Hat Man.
I've been trying to do a Hat Man episode. I just haven't put it together. Like every time I use that thumbnail, something either goes wrong, interferes, or it was just available this morning. It was either that or one. What was the other? I can't remember what the other one was. So I've used everything but that one.
Haha. Stop bullying me, Christine. Stop bullying me, okay? What's up,
Get good, scrub.
Oh, Lord. Love. That's funny. This is like, oh, you brat. This is like watching your gaming stream, but yet you watched and you enjoyed it. Okay? You laughed.
Oh, yeah, she enjoyed you fucking up time after time. She was getting off on that.
Oh, yeah, she was as giggly as a Japanese schoolgirl meeting her first tentacle monster. Yeah, don't make rude, Christine. Don't make rude. Oh, say so. What happened? What happened, Li Feng? What happened? good grill. You fumbled the bag, Crab. You fumbled the bag, brother. All right, Sasquatch, do you want to tell the people what Hat Man is before we play the video?
All right. So, to be clear, I heard about the Hat Man before the internet told me about the Hat Man. I was told about the Hat Man by a chick who attempted to self-delete by eating all the Benadryl. And when she got out of the hospital and then got out of the other hospital and then got out of, the other hospital, about 6 months later, we took her on a beach trip, chilling out, being cool. Everything was cool. She did a whole depressive episode while she was there. And she tells me this story about how she had seen this dude in a black suit with a black hat, and she couldn't quite make out his face, but she could see the reflection of light in his eyes, even though the room was dark. And how this guy basically stood at the end of her bed and talked to her for hours and hours, and it was just the most innocuous conversations about the weather, about what she'd been doing, about all the things she'd done wrong, about everything she'd done good, yada yada yada. This is not exactly the same as the internet would have you believe. This was a good deal more personal, and Home Chick had that wild-eyed look while she was telling me about it, like it was starting to get her adrenaline going.
Well, it does. When you talk about supernatural experiences and understanding, it does. And like, so I learned my lesson talking about my personal supernatural experiences because people do stupid shit. But I will say this, like I should have grown up with the internet, but I was dirt poor, so we didn't have it. Right? So a lot of my knowledge comes secondhand from other people showing me stuff when I was spending the night at their house or whatnot. But the Hat Man is not one of the things that I knew. But I also used to go robo tripping with Benadryl. I know it's Robitussin you're supposed to do that with, but like when you take a whole pack of fucking Benadryl and you
that Tussinax, that Tussin rock and go.
Yeah. So I just anytime we did Benadryl or we did Robitussin, I just like every day I'm tussling. Anyway,
stop it.
So the thing is, like, the Hat Man is, there's two ways to see them, right? If you're past adolescence, you see it when you're on Benadryl specifically, right? But when you're a child, some people have said that they've seen the Hat Man and shadow people. He's basically a shadow person. He's like the most prolific shadow person.
He's a little more developed than a shadow person, but go ahead.
Yeah. Well, for the people not in the know. And I have had my experience with the Hat Man. He literally just stands there and stares at you, or talks to you. I have never talked to the Hat Man because I from supernatural things.
Right. She said that at first he was just standing there, and it freaked her out. And well, first of all, this was, to be clear, during that attempted thing that she did, right? So she funneled a bottle of these things along with I think it was a bunch of orange juice, and then went and got in her bed, and this is what she experienced. The Hat Man standing there. At first, he was just standing there, and the more freaked out she got, she couldn't move, she couldn't get up, she couldn't go anywhere, she couldn't do anything but sit there and stare at him. Eventually, he started whispering, and she couldn't understand what he was saying, and she kept trying to say for him to get louder, but she couldn't talk, and so eventually he got loud enough for her to hear him, and the things he was saying was basically describing different events that had occurred in her life, asking her questions about things that had happened, pointing out that some particular thing that she had always blamed herself for was someone else's fault, but then turning around and doing the same thing in reverse and pointing out that you did this and that was your fault, the whole nine. And she said this went on for hours, right? She said it felt like forever. And at some point in time, he bent over, and she smelled what she thought was bleach and like Lysol. Like it smelled like cleanser.
That was the sulfur.
Actually, I might have an explanation for that in a second. And finally, she couldn't stay awake anymore, and she fell asleep. And she said it was like she blinked, and she heard the crash cart beeping, and she was in a hospital, and they were in the process of pumping her stomach and hitting her with the juice and all of that stuff. And she was conscious for about 10 seconds and went right back out. And the next time she woke up, she was in a hospital bed, and her mom was there, and everybody was really, really angry, but didn't want to show it. And she said the first thing she asked, and this is one of those weird points where her and her mom didn't get along at the time, and so she hadn't seen her fucking years. Rather, when she tells the story, they were living together when she did the event, but later when she told me the story, they had not encountered in a while. When I got home, I asked her, I said, like, did this chick ever tell you anything about the Hat Man? And she's like, man, that is one of the creepiest stories that girl's ever told me. And she's lied to me a lot. But I'm not saying she's lying about that, because that shit unnerves her every time she tells that story.
It unnerves me talking about it.
Yeah.
Like I don't like talking about supernatural stuff. But this is one of the funniest comments ever. 2 people cut me off driving. I'm thinking of photoshopping their names in the Epstein files.
God damn, girl. I don't need friends like you.
Rude fumbling the bag is always best. Shut up, Christine. He'll do it. He'll do it, Christine. Was it a dream? No, we don't think so. At least for me, I know it wasn't a dream. So my story is does too much drug, sees weird stuff. Oh my, OMG, so supernatural. This is the comment I was trying to get to. Rude. The supernatural aspect of the Hat Man is not the hallucination. It's how similar the hallucination is.
How common it is.
Yeah, and how common, because like it's specifically with Benadryl, but people have seen the Hat Man on other substances, and people have claimed to have seen it growing up as like a little boogeyman. And with my experience, like the Hat Man didn't speak to me, but when we had all done Benadryl, we were watching one of the Annabelle movies, right? And we were watching comedies, like we were all just big chilling. And my homie's girlfriend was there. They start fucking and whatnot. We all leave the room. They start fucking, and then we're around a bonfire, and I noticed this fucking figure staring at us from the wood line. I pointed it out, and when I pointed it out, it was gone. And they had assumed that I saw the neighbor walking the property line. Well, that entire fucking night, in the doorway, I would see this motherfucker standing there. And when I was staring at it, one of my two homies, they're like best friends, like brothers. We were in the room, we were sleeping. Our other brother was in his room, and fucking, he comes out of his bedroom and screeches. Like, it was not a very masculine scream, and he claimed to see it standing there when he came out the room. My homie woke up to him screaming and me and like looking at me sitting there. He thought I scared the fuck out of him sitting on the couch. He looks and he claims to have seen it, and then out of nowhere it just disappears. And that's the thing. So with my experience, 3 people claim to see it. I saw it the entire night, basically stalking us like a weirdo. And
sorry, dude, that was just me. My bad.
So
I hear this story. This is maybe, it might have been 2009, may have been a little later. And
if something whispers my name at 3 a.m., I'm charging it legally.
You're legally changing her name. Yeah, fuck that. She tells me this story. She tells me all about this. She didn't call it the Hat Man. She called it the Dark Man. And so I didn't make the immediate association of later when I encountered stories about the Hat Man that was the Hat Man, right? But she had told the story a few times, and sometimes she would mention the hat and sometimes not. But always it was a dark suit, dark figure, something on their head. In my experience, and this is, yes, it does involve substances, but this was sort of the inverse of that. The night that I quit doing meth, I just stood up, walked away from it. I was sitting around chasing that dragon, and fucking 10:30 at night, and suddenly it feels like somebody hit me in the chest with a fucking sledgehammer, and I kind of passed out for a second, wake back up, and I'm covered in fucking sweat from head to toe, and I handed it to the guy next to me, said, I'm done with that. And everybody kind of laughed, and it goes around, and I sat there until I started getting itchy to hit it again, and I got up and left. I went home, and I tried to eat, and that didn't work, and I tried to sleep, and that didn't work. And eventually I ended up watching The Whitest Kids You Know for, fuck, I don't know how many episodes. The rest of that night, clearly, right? So at some point in time, early in the morning, I'm 10 hours, 11 hours off, and I decide, okay, I'm sleepy enough, I'm going to go to sleep. This is the lack of funding for this fucking asteroid magnet. Yeah. And so I go lay down in the bed, and my wife's out of town at the time, which she wasn't my wife at the time, but we were dating. And but she was out of town, so there wasn't anybody in there. I went and laid down in the bed, and I pulled up the fucking covers, and I laid there, and I couldn't sleep, and I couldn't sleep, and I couldn't sleep, I couldn't sleep. And then suddenly there's this dude standing there, and he's not at the foot of my bed. He's off to the left side of my bed a little bit, like literally towering over me, like he's 6'6" or something. And big ass black hat, zero face, completely in shadow, but I could see just a little twinkle of his eyes, you know. There were eyeballs in there somewhere, and a totally a black jacket suit thing. And I'm like, oh, shadow people, because I've been doing meth for years, right? Like, this ain't even a real big surprise. This is about time for those guys to start showing up, right? Starting to come down a little bit here. So I was like, okay, all right. Okay, dude. Like, you can step back, bro. You can, like, back off. He just stands there. And what was really disturbing is you would think that something standing there really, really still would freak you out. That wasn't it, dude. It was the way he was rocking back and forth and kind of shuffling his feet as if he was, like, really excited to do something. And I was freaking out about what he might want to do. And so, this is so dumb.
That's just the meth. That's just the meth talk.
Whatever, dude. You say whatever. Okay, fine. All right, sure. That was me projecting. All right, I got you. But here's what I did. My wife had this little devil doll that whenever she would leave, she would put it in the bed. and leave it there. It's literally like one of those silly little things that you buy on Valentine's Day of the little devil, right? And I took the little devil doll, I pulled the blanket up over my head, and I put it where my head was, and then scooted out under the blanket out of the foot of the bed, and just went out the door without looking back. I shut the door, sat down in the chair, and I have very little memory of sitting down in that chair. Like, as soon as I sat down, my ass was out, right?
Oh,
I wake up like...
your ass. Was your butt sore the next morning?
No. I mean, but $20 is $20. You can find out.
Well, so here's my thing, right? So I like the supernatural. I like to talk about the supernatural, and I like to do research. So apparently, the Hat Man is a benevolent figure. That, and speaking of, sometimes will give you life advice, sometimes comes around when you're in danger or close to dying, when on a trip. It's never done. I have never heard anybody have a story or come across a story in which the Hat Man is responsible for something bad. If I see a ghost, I'm asking it for advice. Clearly, it finished the game. That's crazy. Imagine dying and still having the energy to haunt people. Couldn't be me. That's like being a broke vampire, being around for 8 centuries and still not having a bag. Just walk into the sun, little bro. Right. That's crazy.
How? I mean, shit, you can put in 48 hours of fucking every other day. I mean, like, don't necessarily have to sleep. You just do. I mean, most modern businesses occur inside. A little bit of planning, you could just operate 24/7, bro. Open a bookstore.
Amazing sense of humor. That is a very high compliment coming from mean ass Christine. All right, I'll be honest with you, Lee Fang. But well, fuck, I want to hear it if you got time to either type it. I know you said you're at work. I loved. You got to be careful who you talk about supernatural stuff with, because people will make shit up and weaponize it against you. But if you have a good friend group or a good like story, it's always fun to tell. So you got to be careful. But I love hearing people's supernatural stories.
Okay, so what's your understanding of the Hat Man as an entity, as far as you know, as far as you've been able to determine personally?
That it's a benevolent being, either of another dimension or something that's tied to this realm that you only see when your brain is developing or chemically altered. Checks. And it's benevolent. Like, it creeps you the fuck out because it's uncanny valley. Like, it looks humanoid, but it's kind of taller than it should be. Sometimes its eyes are red. Sometimes its eyes are like glass and you can see around it. Sometimes it has a creepy smile. Sometimes its entire face or body is blacked out like a shadow. So, like, you can't really tell. Like, one time when I was a child, I did see the Hat Man, but did I see the Hat Man, or were shadows playing a trick on me and there was something on a post or something on a dresser that I misinterpreted as a child? Because it was at the foot of the bed staring at me, and it scared the shit out of me, and I screamed, and my parents came in and turned on the light, and nothing was there. And they told me, oh, it was just this pile of clothes there, you're okay. But it was in the wrong spot. So that's the only time I've actually seen the Hat Man not high. And I say it's the Hat Man, but I don't even know what it is.
What I saw when I was like coming down like that is, do you remember those old, like, super ginormous heavy RCA TVs? What was referred to as big screen before the wide screens became a thing? You had the giant picture tube thing. Yeah. I had one of those in my bedroom. Don't ask me how, but I was a carpenter. So I took it into my bedroom and I set it up in the corner. And you know, when you turn those things off, it might take it 3 days to stop glowing, right? And that was the thing that convinced me that something was actually there, was the fact that it wasn't standing at the foot of my bed in the dark spot. It was standing between me and that TV. And like I said, it was kind of rocking back and forth, shuffling its feet a little bit. It was also moving its arms, but not like flailing around. It was just like kind of gripping. In my mind, I couldn't actually see its hands, but I kind of imagined it like tensing its fucking fist up and letting go. And I could see the outline of its waist through its, its arms, between its arms and its waist. I could see the TV glow. And that's what really, really freaked me out. Had it been standing stock still and just blocked the TV entirely, I don't think it would have freaked me out as much. But the fact that I could see it moving between me and the TV, and I was utterly flummoxed by the fact that I didn't just run away. Instead, I crept away like I knew I could sneak away from it or something. But then again, like I would say I was tweaking, except I don't think I was tweaking anymore. And that might have been the problem.
I don't know if Crab is telling a joke or if he's telling Christine he actually has a serious supernatural story. I don't know which is scarier. Not Lost says he partied with some DMT wolves and they put him through a trial. He passed. Why is my ghost only showing up when I'm a broke ass bitch? Financial haunting be crazy.
That's right.
That's crazy.
So my impression of the Hat Man is a warning. This is like a not so great omen, not a negative spirit per se, if you will, but more along the lines of you're fucking up and you know it. And I don't have to tell you, which is why it doesn't often talk to you.
So that being said, right? Is that if it's an omen, right? That means bad tidings to come. That's the whole person of an omen. So does that mean like the Hat Man could be a potential demon, a potential a soul ensnarer, or is it literally just like an angel or something that warns you of things to come, that is like, oh shit, something you see that makes you go, oh shit, I need to stop whatever the fuck I'm doing?
Well, here's the thing. I had already stopped. Like I had a heart attack hitting that glass dick and decided it wasn't for me no more, right? So it was late. Motherfucker was late, OG.
Was your butt sore the next morning? Okay,
we already
Sean.
discussed it. $20, you can find out.
Okay, so Rude story goes, okay, so I was driving late at night. Out of the corner of my eye, there was a shadow. Out of my eye, there was a shadow that looked. I'm in my mind enough like a sharp black shadow / wolf running beside me. I turned to right to look, and I noticed a car coming down the hill through the intersection that I wouldn't have seen otherwise. There was no driver. Somebody left the parking brake off.
That's the classic black dog. That's Black Dog, dude.
Yeah, that's the type of shit. That's the type of shit. When people say supernatural, that's the type of shit that people are talking about. Really, because like the Hat Man, like that was an omen. That was a warning that drew your attention to danger, right? And like the Hat Man could very much be a same thing, because whenever you hear adults talking about the Hat Man or their experiences with the Hat Man, it's always, like I said, during an inebriated stage of like pretty much in overdose mode. And like you hear kids talk about it, and if you really dive into the lives of the kids, they're people from broken homes that are extremely imaginative because they're isolated, and like it could be just a bad omen. Damn, those sentences are scuffed. Christine is disappointed in the spelling. But what do you think about that? Do you think the Hat Man, like what do you think ultimately it is?
I can tell you mine, but
go ahead, Chuck. Wait, you saw the Hat Man?
It wasn't a man. They were black goo. They weren't round. They were they weren't symmetrical. They were blobs.
That's so fucked up, dude. That's way creepier than the Hat Man.
Yeah.
Well, these things, because it was daytime and I was trying to relax and I had my eyes shut. And you know how somebody will walk in front of you and cut the sunshine or light off and you see the the shadow through your eye, so to speak. Well, I kept seeing this like flickering. So I opened my eyes and these things were flying around the room, just circling the room. And I smacked myself and I'm like, no, this ain't happening. So then I instantaneously broke to my knees and started saying the Lord's Prayer. And the more I said the Lord's Prayer, the smaller and smaller they got until they had vanished. And the feeling I got was that they wasn't after me per se, but the inner feeling I got was harm to my family. I don't know if it makes any sense to y'all, but that was the.
I don't know if this is in any way related. My brother is a schizophrenic, and when his just full stop, when his meds slip or something gets changed in his med stack, things get really weird for him sometimes. And when those things happen, quite often he'll come talk to me because, he's like, look, I'm changing, my medication got changed. I'm kind of freaking out. And I'm like, all right, come on, come over here, hang out. We'll sit there. I might be up, 48 hours sitting with the dude, just talking to him. Right. One of the things that he experiences when he's having these psychotic breaks, I guess you'd call them, is something he refers to as the interdimensional worms. And the way he describes it is, it's like seeing a multi-dimensional creature, but only from 2 dimensions. And so while it's a worm in one angle, it's a bat in another angle, it's a round circle in another angle, and, it's blobs is kind of how and he's mentioned these things so often that I actually came up with a name for them, IRARPs. Interdimensional worms of ill repute. And
they weren't worms that I saw, that's for sure.
Well, the point that I was trying to make is that they never look the same twice when he sees them. So during this experience, they'll look one way, but the next experience, they'll look a different way. And they give him the heebie-jeebies in the word in that no one else can see them. And so, like, he might be sitting talking to somebody and one go through their head, and it freaks him out when that happens. Right.
Well, I wasn't on no meds at the time.
Were you drunk?
Nope, I was about 3 months sober at this point.
Ooh, that's gotta really fucking suck.
I'm telling you. But it gave me an ill feeling for the family, not for myself, but for the family. I thought I was losing my fucking mind, to be honest with you.
I agree.
And what it was and what it is, I have no idea. Do I want to find out again? No.
That's the thing about me. I always get curious as what happened, right? Am I having a mental breakdown? Am I crazy?
Exactly.
Is there something supernatural? Am I being possessed? Is there something there to fuck with me and my family? Like, I always wonder the who, the why, the when, the where, right?
I have a definition if you'd like.
Go ahead.
This is for shadow people in general. And the question is, what does it mean if I see shadow people? The AI overview says, seeing shadow people, dark humanoid silhouettes often seen in the periphery, is generally interpreted through 2 main lenses: psychological hallucinations and paranormal theories. Scientifically, it is attributed to sleep paralysis, high stress, exhaustion, or pareidolia, that is, the brain finding familiar shapes in darkness. Paranormal's views suggest that they are spirits, demons, or interdimensional beings.
So this was daylight when I'd seen mine. Not just shadows. I mean, I've seen these damn things, whatever they were.
So, and Chuck can attest, right? The past, since November, since the house fire, I have been the most stressed I have ever been.
I can attest to that.
I have had no supernatural occurrences.
The AI overview for the Hat Man. The Hat Man is a widely reported shadow person phenomenon, a dark, 6 to 10 foot tall silhouette wearing a trench coat, a fedora, and often observed during sleep paralysis or in moments of intense fear. Witnesses typically describe him standing, observing, or moving, causing intense terror, though he's often considered more of a watcher than a direct threat.
That's how I dress when I go out at night. Shit.
Me too.
Chuck's the Hat Man. Well, I mean, I'm just innately curious about the supernatural. Like, it's something like the supernatural, space exploration, and astronomy, not astrology, but astronomy, are the three subjects that I will talk your fucking ear off. I used to be that way about politics, but then I realized politics are big gay. And now we're talking to people about. But those three topics would be what I would talk about. And then you could throw history in there as well.
But like I said, these damn things didn't regress until I started doing the Lord's Prayer repetitively.
Oh,
Well, I was watching them.
Y'all got y'all got to thank Hank for your speech paralysis demons. Good.
Oh, I know what sleep paralysis is, and I wasn't paralyzed by no stretch of the imagination. And
Well,
I don't know what it was.
I've dealt with sleep paralysis before, and sleep paralysis can fuck you up because you can still be dreaming during the paralysis.
Yeah, but I was physically able to move and whatnot. I was
That's
not
the thing.
asleep.
That sleep paralysis you can move as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Hence the word paralysis.
In your brain, you're moving, Chuck. In your brain, you're moving because you're still kind of dreaming. I don't know. Like I said, I've only experienced something like that similar to one time, and if I wasn't dreaming, I had a full on hallucination during. So
Yeah, I don't know. I can't substantiate it. I can't provide evidence.
Right. When I had my surgery to remove my bone spur, I didn't have any shadow people. But while I was under the anesthesia, I heard everything they were talking about in the room. And in my own mind or an extra like out of body experience effect, I was like floating above my body watching the surgery take place. And they had me laid out on like, you know, kind of like in a T-post position because my right arm had the drugs going in it and my left arm was laid out having the skin flayed open. And the anesthesiologist was a tiny Vietnamese woman, and her assistant was this chunky blob of a woman of indeterminate race. She was darker than white, lighter than dark, you know what I'm saying? And had her hair cut off like a bob, so it could have been a dude. I don't really know.
But
and maybe. And anyway, she was big as all outside, smelled like Cheeto dust. And the doctor that was working on me, he was talking about a lake house he was planning on buying, and the changes he wanted to make when he got into it. And he was discussing what company he should call for the repairs and all that stuff that needed to happen. And they rolled me out, and I had this vague memory of some beeping and shit going on, and then it was like, bam! I fell back into my body and went back to the oblivion of nothing. And then they rolled me out into like the recovery area where, you know, they keep you for what, like 30 minutes, an hour while they make sure your heart won't stop and stuff like that. And I have no memory of that whatsoever. But my first memory comes back when I get rolled down the hallway back to my room, and I woke up during that, and then I kind of drift off again, and then I'm in my room, and all the nurses are coming in, and they're doing all kinds of checks and making sure everything's straight, and the doctor walks in. And when the doctor walked in, I looked at him, and I was like, hey, you're the one that did the surgery. Because I'd never met this man. I was like, you're the one that did the surgery. And I'm talking, I was still pretty messed up from the anesthesia.
If you saying what I think you're saying, this is a good story.
But I was out of it enough that I was able to talk and stuff, although I might have been slurring and whatnot. But I pointed at my pile of clothes that was sitting on the chair in the room, and I said, grab my wallet. And he said, you don't need your wallet. I said, grab my wallet. And he grabbed it. I said, open it. There's a blue card in there. Call that man. He can fix anything that's wrong with that house, and he'll do it cheap. Tell him Sasquatch sent you. And he just looked at me. He's like, what house? I said, your lake house.
Oh,
and he's like,
fuck out of here.
What about my lake house? I said, you're planning on buying it and you want it checked out before you buy it, and you need somebody to go in and do an assessment, and that's what he does. That's his field, and he's a good dude. Just take the card with you. I'll get another one later. And I was out. I passed back out.
Take that card.
Yeah, take that card. I'll give it up.
I know my daughter had. Go ahead. I thought you.
And my mom.
Finished.
When they got done hooking me up to all the machines and everything, and taking off the little splint thing that I had on my elbow and all the stuff to keep me from moving, my mom comes in and she asked me. She said, "What did you tell that man?" I said, "Man that just left." She said, "Yeah. I gave him a card for somebody to go work on his lake house when he buys it." And she's like, "Why would that freak you out?" I said, Oh, because when I was under anesthesia, I heard a conversation about him buying a lake house, and he said that was impossible. But then I also gave him the card, so obviously it's not impossible.
My daughter had eye surgery. She was about 10-ish, and they took her in for eye surgery, and they took her to recovery because she was out. And she come to, and the doctor, after she came to, the doctor came in to see how she was doing. And she starts repeating conversations from the OR. And the doctor turned white. And he gets me out in the hallway, and he says, "Look, I want to apologize." He said, apparently we didn't give her enough anesthesia, so she wasn't all the way out. And he says, "I'm praying to God she didn't feel anything we were doing." I just looked at him dumbfounded. I was like, how could you not know if they're out or not?
Wait, no. Now it makes Sasquatch any chance that you didn't have enough anesthesia and you just heard the conversation going on in your room.
It is possible. It is possible. I'm not counting that, because at one point, all right, so I was having a bone spur removed, and the way they removed the bone spur was with a single knot razor chisel, right? Because it was because it was so brittle, they didn't want to run the risk of using a saw type thing so that it would break up in the wound. So they took a chisel and went pink. And I didn't know this until like I woke up later and got the full. But when that pink went down, I woke up 100%, opened my eyes, looked at that woman that was running the anesthesia, and I never forget it. Her eyes got big around as her head, and she was tiny, so it wasn't too terrible big. And I asked her, I said, "Is this supposed to happen?" And she said, "No." And I turned and looked to my left. I moved my head to my left, and that tiny, tiny woman with one little finger reached over on my chin, and 10,000 white horses pulled my chin around. There was nothing I could do to stop it. I tried to look at my arm, and she pulled it back around and said, "This won't happen again." And my ass was back out. And the next time I woke up, I had cotton balls on my eyes and tape over them. And I was like, okay, yeah, this shit ain't gonna happen again, is it?
I remember. Go ahead.
1 second, one small grift break, everyone. One small grift. They're giving a dono. The preferred method for right now is Stream Elements, because one, after you make a certain amount of money, you are able to get sponsors, and I would really like that. It would deal with the monetization issue very much. But all Ko-fis, Cash Apps, the GoFundMe, all are acceptable. All are appreciated. If you guys are liking the conversation, liking the content that's being put out, please consider a donation. I am working. I do have some booty vids, and I got some archive. I'm working on more stuff, but I am in the process of changing over things. So if I don't have something that fits your taste, let me know, and I can find something. I'll play a clip for you, or sing a song, whatever you would like. Please don't make me sing. And if you're gonna make me sing, please don't make me sing like a 4-minute song.
Sasquatch.
Free bird.
Apparently there was an earthquake today, because when I went downstairs after I talked to you guys, the drawers on my desk and on my hutch were about halfway out from the vibration. And then when I looked, they had a 4.7 magnitude up in southern Missouri.
Did you feel it? Were you
like
asleep or something?
No, it was during the day. I was on my way to the store when it happened, so I didn't feel it.
In the car, yeah.
Yeah. But my wife called me because she seen something on the news, and I told her she was full of shit. And
So,
Joe, go ahead.
Joe, I do have a body cam video for us to watch. I was waiting for you to
wait. Yes, I would love to watch it. But first, I had a question for everybody on the panel who ain't OG.
Well, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Before we move on, because we will get back to the supernatural topic after the body cam video, because I'm enjoying it. Have you ever had a supernatural experience that you can explain? It can be drug related. It can be whatever.
Yes, he did.
Let me read this before you answer. Yep, Philip OG Silo with your donos. It was about the autocorrect to OnlyFans.
I'll give it the short version of it. I'll just give you a little piece of it. But when I had mine, and it's a great story, the doctors were over here trying to bring me back. And a couple times they were successful. I came back, I opened my eyes, and they were pouring something that was hot. And I'm sure that's what brought me back over, and that's what it was intended to do, to irritate you. And then I immediately was like, oh, this back over here. I want to go back to the place. And they was rubbing my chest. While they rubbed the center of your chest, I think that was the first time I came over, and they were doing that. I came back a couple times and opened my eyes and looked at them. And then I would go back to the other place and continue my shit. And when I talked to my sister, and by the way, they told me that 3 things would occur, and then I end back up over here. And one of the things was I would throw up blood, and 2 of the things occurred as soon as I woke up or whatever the hell. The 3rd thing was throwing up blood. I was like, well, that can't be true. I didn't throw up blood. And my sister come in and said, oh my God, thank God you're alive. And the doctor, she held up a spoon, and he said, you were like this, you were almost gone, and you were back, and you're almost gone. I assume that's when I would come back and be like, fuck y'all, they go back. And she said, then you started throwing up blood. I freaked out. I was like, what you say? That was the 3rd thing I did, which, they said I would do, and come back over here.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell the book story.
Yeah, the book story is good too. Yeah, OG,
yes, it is.
If you ain't heard about it, the OG, the book story. Got a friend, real bad guy. He's dead now. He's a gang chief, and he was, mass murderer. He was one of the, probably the most in my neighborhood that had the biggest reputation. When I was a kid, the cops knew his name, and that was titillating his whole family. They knew the name. I thought that was heavy. The cops know they're famous, but he's that guy, really bad guy. And he got out of jail, and we were like best friends, and when he got out of jail, he'd been there a long time this time. He's like, yeah, man, I was telling all my friends now about you. I was like, yeah, fuck you talk about me for, that's because I don't hang with him when he do all the crazy shit. I wouldn't assume you be talking about me. I do music and magazines and shit, but we're on the same block and we kick it every day. And he was like, no, man, I want to be good, man. I told them be a good person, don't put all that bad stuff behind me. And I said, well, of course, I'm down to help, nigga. I even got some ideas. He was like, yeah, man, because I killed them niggas I had to kill, right? I killed that dude. I killed them dudes. Remember that dude that got me? I killed him. I had to kill that old lady. I got her. That nigga who did that to my brother. He named all these motherfuckers. He's like, so now I can be a good person. I say that just to give you an idea how bad this cat is. But anyway, he picked me up from my girlfriend crib. I wasn't driving at the time. I blew dope and he smoked weed. I was a weed man. He was a dope man. And I was telling him about this book I was reading, Divine Revelations of Hell, and how it hit me, struck me like the Bible does and shit like that. I'm like, you gotta read it. It's incredible. And time went past. I totally forgot. But one day I just happened to remember. And I brought the book with me. I get in the car, we're driving home. We're almost back to here, to this house, my mom's house. And I thought, oh, the book. I had put it under the seat. I reached under the seat and I grabbed the book and I put it on his arm just to hand it to him. He immediately started screaming, stop it, And I lift up the book. What are you doing? I'm like, nothing. It's the book I was telling you about. And I put it back down. He's like, get it away. And I lift the book again. He said, what is that? I said, it's the book I was telling you about. Get it away from me. Yeah, that's the book story.
That's crazy.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I'll never forget that one.
I went to his funeral. I came back here to Chicago to go to his funeral like a year ago or so, which is why I feel kind of free about telling these stories.
Did you put the book on his casket, see if it would catch fire?
No, but it did not work out. The being buddies, and I got so many bad stories about that. Again, like you guys know me, I get along with everybody, but I don't want you to get the idea that he was a good guy by any stretch. I used to hang out over there. I know his whole family. I hang out with every fucking body. And I was over there on the porch one day, and me and him, no way she could have known this, but he was like, he had proposed to me, let's go into business together. And I think both of us had to put up $1,000 or something like that. The first time I had it, then he didn't, then he had it, I didn't. We'd back and forth with that for a couple times. And when I was ready, I was on his porch and he wasn't even there, or he was upstairs or something. And I was talking to his mom, and she loves me so much. And she looked me in the eye and she was like, listen, don't mess with him. I'm not even gonna call his name now because I'm getting personal, but don't mess with him. He's not like other people. Do not mess with him. And then he was like, you ready to go? And we rolled. He was like, hey man, so you got your bread? I was like, yeah, so we gonna do this? I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. And I backed out of it. Hey, that was his mom, God, intervention or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
One of my homies shot him in the face, yeah.
But you know that man gave you the heebie-jeebies in the word before that, right?
Yes, he was dread, a 10-year-old, because he's the gang chief. Asked him, met at the store where I buy my shit at all the time. And this long ago. And I was like, oh wow, because he's the gang chief. I'm like, oh wow, you're him? I wanted to bow. He smashed the shit out of this kid. Shut the fuck up. You don't know me. This is just how he was. He went into a motorcycle club because he was strong enough and powerful enough. He put it, all this is his land. He put out an edict where no one could sell $5 rocks or something. I don't remember, but it was a certain size of drug or something you couldn't sell, and everybody had to follow it. And I had other friends who got beat up over this, but I'm talking about this one place where he went. It was a motorcycle bar. I can't remember the name of it. So Madison Street. And he went up there because he was hearing that they were selling what he said they couldn't. I think it was nickel rocks or something. I don't know. And he sent a couple people up there. And I was on the block here. I'm on Monroe on the block. And they're coming back. No, they're not doing it. And then, but I didn't know that he was going to keep doing it. He sent a couple more motherfuckers up there too. They got comfortable and sold them the shit. I wasn't around. But he went up there and he was like, motherfucker, I told you niggas, woo, woo, woo. And from the account, I wasn't there. It looked like everything was going to be okay. And he put the gun in dude's face. You said, you heard me? And the clip fell out the gun and hit the floor. Somebody chuckled. Oh man, he beat everybody up there. It was just horrible. They had to move. It was just all horrible. He lost his fucking mind because of unbearable shit. And this is a motorcycle club, been a part of the community forever. I don't know who was fucking over there selling that shit, but they'd been there all my fucking life, and they had to move, and he was busting out their shit and beat them all up, and they were so scared they couldn't go there. Yeah. I got others. This is the same cat. I was in the backyard. Same cat. Here, I'm gonna keep going with these stories. I was in the backyard. I sold pounds at the time. I got a guy from out south. Out west is bad. Where I live is bad. Them niggas out south, you hear about them on the news all the time. But they like out west is bad. And they're in the alley, in my alley, and we're selling some. I'm waiting for the shit to get there so I can sell it to him. And this motherfucker, he's only a couple houses down from me. He come out back, and there's two guys out there. I don't know what their offense was. I think they worked for him. Oh, $35. One of them owed him $35. That's what it was. And he was beating this guy. He come out with a stick and some gloves, leather gloves that had sand in the knuckles. I didn't know that was a thing, and until that day. But the stick broke, and he continued to beating these niggas. Now the niggas, I'm standing in the alley with, they're uncomfortable. Of course, you don't want to be around this shit. The police gonna pull up you doing drug deals and shit. He beat them motherfuckers for the longest time. I lost my deal. They couldn't wait. And when it did come, of course, they wouldn't come back. And then I'm standing in the alley. And just after he did this goof ass shit, he popped out from the garage, scared the shit out of me. I'm like, no, go. Ooh. And he was like, yeah, you saw that, huh? I was like, yeah, fuck is you doing, man? You blew my bread. Now, understand, you'll die talking to this nigga like this. He's that guy, but we're friends. I go fishing with him and his mom, right? But I don't want you to think that that's how anyone talks to him. But nigga, you blew my deal. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fuck was you beating them niggas up for? He said $35. I said $35. You know how much money I lost, man? He like, Joe, it was the principle, man. You understand? It was the principle. It wasn't about how much money it was. He was one of those dudes. And I had another. I can't tell that story. I had another story that I could tell about him.
Bona fide psychopath.
Yeah.
I was good friends with a bona fide psychopath. And how do you know? When you've been friends with them for 35 years and you say some snide remark you've said 10,000 times and he beats the fucking brakes off of you with no warning, no apology, and no anger involved.
Yeah.
Because of the principle of the matter.
This same guy, here's one, I'll give you one, because this is long past. I was in the, I pulled up. I was one of my friends. We used to go video gaming. That's what it was. And we'd go to an apartment. We'd all bring TVs and consoles. Because then that was the only way you could play together. There was none of the shit you got now. So we had come from somewhere, and he pulled in front of the crib, and he parks in front of that guy's house. I told him, don't do it. Because, you know, that dude was just, he's the king of a neighborhood. He was like, man, fuck that, I'm gonna park where I want. As he's saying this shit, this nigga pull up behind us, and it's him and a couple cars. The fuck out my fucking park. Ooh, and my man jumps. I'm like, fast as me. I don't get no fuck. Get the fuck out from front of my shit. And, you know, he's losing it. And you know, my guy pull up and all that shit. We get out the car. And then, you know, the family's down there. It was a funeral that day. I think it was one of his brothers who had died. And, you know, I'm standing out there talking to my guy. He come down, and my guy's scared to death. He's like, hey, this nigga come. He's scared to death. He from out south. And he's a hard dude, but this nigga crazy. And he came down to apologize, and he pulled me away, and he's sitting on my guy a bit like, nigga, I don't know you. Hey, come here, rap with you, Joe. You know, sitting on him still. And he's like, yeah, I wanted to apologize. You know, I had a hard day with just my brother. I was like, I heard, I saw when y'all got in the car to go to the funeral and all of that. Here's what he didn't say, and what I found out later. Another friend of ours who owed him money. They were at the gas station, and the dude, he tells the dude, this is a long time ago, which is the only reason I'm real comfortable telling you this shit. He tells the dude, you know, man, where my money at, blah, blah, blah. And the dude come back, man, I'm gonna give you your money. Again, this is accounts. I know what happened. I wasn't there, but people who were there, I got the account. And as he was talking, fat dude, I'll call his name, he pulls out the gun and shoots him in the face. From accounts, there was no blood or nothing on the face. It went in his mouth as he was talking. It came out his head. And he didn't die immediately. And this is a friend we grew up with, yo. So this was that dude.
Damn.
This guy, or one of his cousins. Now, this dude was family, bro. Like, not super close family, but close enough that they did weekends together. They went boating, fishing, babysat each other's kids and stuff like that. We're all riding around one night. I'm the only one here that is drinking. I was not on the other drugs that I was doing at the time. I was just drinking this night. and I'm riding in the back seat. And they're up there doing their cousin thing where they're bickering back and forth constantly, right? And they're running around trying to find some meth. They're trying to find some coke. They're trying to find some weed. They're trying to find this, that, and the other thing. And they go to like 5, 6, 7 different places in town. And finally, cousin guy is like, let's go out and see Uncle Trip. He always got something. Man, that's like an hour drive out there and an hour drive back. Like, yeah, but he always got some, man. He's like, man, that's a long trip. You know I'm gonna whoop your ass and you get out there and ain't nothing there.
Hey, they sit out there, well, fuck you.
So, right. And it was casually said. It was the most casual thing in the entire conversation. Yeah. All of the other threats were yelled, were screamed at each other. It was like a constant married couple bickering, right?
For an hour.
Straight the whole trip out there, they're fussing back and forth. The cousins over here going through the phone, calling people, texting people, trying to rattle whatever they were looking for up. I'm sitting in the back seat just taking shots. I'm just giggling because I've just seen this happen a million times, right? This is some seriously country shit. You're right. So we ride out there. We get way out past the duck roots, past fucking Linton out there. We go past the milk house. I'm like, where the fuck are we going, bro? We're like, we keep going this way. We're going to be in Athens. Like, you need to chill out. We go a little bit further. Guy pulls in. It's the dude they're going to see is this guy who lives off grid, and he's got a collection of campers out there and a big ass Connex trailer. And they're out there doing things and whatnot, but there's no power, right? It's all off grid. So they're not doing too much, I guess. We get there, of course, there's no lights, but typically there's a fire, there's something going on. Looney Bird goes nuts. He looks at him and said, I fucking told you what was going to happen. Reaches over, opens the door, shoves that sumbitch out of the truck. Gets out on his side, and cousin tries to get up and get back in the truck, and about the time he reaches for the door, Looney Bird grabs him by his arm, slays him on the ground, and proceeds to beat the cowboy shit out of him. Straight up country boy ass whooping, mud hole stomped in him, then picked him up and shoved him back in the chair, slammed the door and went to go get back in the truck, and a flashlight came on in the camper. He's like, Looney Bird, that you? He like, yeah. Come on in, man. When you get done beating that boy's ass, I mean, if you're not done, keep that in the yard. Right. So they go inside to get the shit that was after. And he comes back out, gets in the car, puts his finger in that boy's face and says, I swear to God, if you ever make me drive this fucking far on a maybe, I'll do it again. Homeboy goes, I know. He was there. He didn't even check. Here's another one. This is probably the most psychotic thing I've ever seen him do. Out in that same general vicinity, right? I'm sitting at I'm at a pool hall here in town.
One second, Sasquatch. 1 second. There is a poll in chat, and you got until Sasquatch's story ends to vote. Whatever the votes are, we will move. We will decide from there. Go ahead, Sasquatch.
So I'm sitting at the pool hall. Ain't nothing going on. I've got a pint, but I haven't started drinking it yet. No. I had money, but I hadn't got the pint yet, right? And I'm sitting over there talking to chicks, being an asshole, talking shit, you know. Looney Bird pulls up, walks to the center of the room, points at me and says, you're with me, and goes and gets back in the car. Now, I've had my ass whooped by this man before. And I know better than to leave him hanging when he feels like he needs some companionship, right? So I just shrug and I go get in the truck, and he's like, I need you to be with me for about 2 hours. We got to go get a chick. She's in a bad situation. I said, that's fine, man. Stop me by the liquor store. I'll grab me a pint. And he's like, I got you. Yeah. Swing by the liquor store. He gives me a pint of Seagram 7, which I fucking hate that shit. But okay, fine, whatever. He paid for it. I'm not going to be a bitch about free liquor, so fine, right? I'm drinking Seagram 7 tonight. Got me a whole 12-pack of Dr. Pepper in the back, waiting patiently.
So what is it, brandy whiskey? What is Seagram 7?
It's whiskey. It's Canadian whiskey.
Okay.
Canadian.
Brown whiskey, baby.
This is brutal. Whiskey?
It is brutal, dude. So we get in the truck, and this man drives like a NASCAR driver everywhere he's going. In a fucking funeral procession, he'll be at the front. Period. End of story. So we're running 90, 110 coming out of town, and we ride, and I'm shooting shots, and we ride, and I'm shooting shots, and we ride. About time I get a good glow going on, he slams on the fucking brakes. And the whole time he's got a fucking 45 in his right hand, and he is hammering that fucking right hand against the steering wheel and talking about how he's gonna kill this motherfucker when he gets there. And he fucking pulls into a goddamn driveway, pulls up, slides to a stop, and he goes, "We're here." And I said, "Do me one favor, brother." He said, "What?" He said, "Put the pistol up." "Oh, my bad." He sticks it under the seat, jumps out. I get out the damn car because I know there's an ass whooping fixing to take place, but I ain't really worried about it. I'm on the winning side.
You don't think you'll be accomplice to murder and you're an idiot? I'd have chewed that nigga out.
I think the reason he brought me was to remind him not to kill anybody. So anyway, we get out there, poof. He walks up to the front door, opens the screen door, and reaches in, and just as calm as you can imagine, three little knocks. You can hear music going on, there's people moving around, and he looks over at me and winks, and 3 more knocks. Dude opens up the door, and he plows through the screen door on top of the guy and just starts wailing on that motherfucker. Swap, whap. And under his breath, he's telling you, "I told you I was going to come find you. I was going to do this to you, and you can't stop me. It ain't shit your friends can do. It ain't shit your family can do. You're just going to get your ass beat." 2 guys are sitting on the on the couch. One of them's about half a lick through licking the joint to roll it over, right? He had stopped and just looked over at the dude getting his ass whooped. And I stepped over Looney Bird and looked at him and pulled my pint out. I said, "This will be over in a few minutes. We only have a few minutes worth of business with you." And I took a shot, put the top back on the bottle, stuck it in my inside pocket. And they just sat there and said, "You can finish rolling that." And he's like, And so he rolled it, he lit it, he passed it to me, I hit it, handed it back to him. Looney Bird got done, stood up, so let's go. So y'all fellas have a lovely evening. Take that man to the hospital, maybe some ice. And I stepped back out, went and got in the car. He looks at me, he says, "You're not going to believe this shit." Cranks up the vehicle, throws it in reverse, backs up, slides to a stop in the road, says, "That was the wrong house." Pulls one driveway down and does it all over again. One fucking driveway down.
Oh, shit. Well,
the
poll has concluded. The panels, they said yes. You guys enjoy the fuckery.
I'm gonna cut out, man. You niggas fixing to get disgusted. I know it. Later, guys.
You're lucky.
There's
There's enough people doing that already. But here's the thing. Here's what you do. You trick your panelists into thinking that they're going to win. Then 8.5 hours into that shit, you had your mod, your wife had your mod, fix the fucking thing. And then after that, Kieran paid to revive one of them. But you go, they can't be revived. But then you dropped yourself, and they paid to revive you after the fact. You make up the rules on the fly so that you don't have to pay out the money that you don't have to the contestants who were never going to win the shit they were promised anyways.
Yeah, anyways, that's a lie because plenty of people have won. If you go to the Verbal Combat Discord and see all the champions, there's literally tons of people who won.
How many of them have rolled their donations back into your channel?
Sometimes they have, sometimes they don't.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, now that I remember that, what you're talking about, I rolled over some of the prize, you fucking idiot.
Into your fucking channel.
Into giving it away, you moron.
It's not a giveaway if you win at the very end. If you have your mod pay to fix the fucking game, it's not a giveaway, is it?
And Dusty, I've talked to people that have won off BK. Like people that come on this panel. I don't know what you're saying right now.
Did you watch episode 100, VK 100, when Abe? Let me explain it to you. Let me explain it. I got you.
Those seeds between me.
I got you.
It's not going to work. Abe doesn't look at this and think, "Oh, if I'm against Easy and with Flow, it's going to be better for me."
I'm not trying to. I know Abe doesn't get involved in drama. Abe doesn't get involved in drama.
No world is Abe that stupid. So what you're doing?
Abe doesn't get involved in drama, so I'm not looking for that.
Stop coming to the show. It's not going to convince Abe that I was ripping him off. None of that. Okay, you're an idiot.
I'm not trying. Let me explain the confluence what happened. Let me explain the confluence.
Thank me for what I've done.
Let me explain the confluence what happened.
Here to say fuck all. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll wait for you to stop crying until I tell confluence what happened.
No, I'm just talking loud because you just talk what people talk.
By the way,
Go fix your mascara and I'll explain it.
I won 6 times and I got paid every single time.
Rust, $1,000 winner. Sent him $1,000.
Can I explain the confluence what happened now? Go fix your mascara.
Fucking loser. If you knew
Easy. We watched it happen. We watched it. We saw the look on his face. We saw the look on his face when you stole the money out from under a disabled vet who had been on your panel winning. Okay, you're just gonna talk. You're just gonna talk every time I open my mouth. Huh?
Over here, the look on his face. So
yes. When he realized that he had been debating on your panel, he had won everything for 8.5 fucking hours for you to swipe it out from under him.
Loser.
Hey, Confluence, can I explain what happened to you, or are you just gonna have him talking constantly?
Nah, if you guys talk over me anytime, I'm gonna talk over you too, bitch. How's that feel? How's that feel,
Hello,
pussy?
panel.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to finish.
That feel, pussy?
It feels like you're scared and filibustering. It feels like you're scared and filibustering.
Like you guys do to me, bro.
Damn.
I'm gonna do the same shit you do to me. I'm matching
All
energy right now, bitch.
So you're receptive of my energy? You're receptive of my energy? You're in the feminine position?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Feminine position? All right, when you're done filibustering, I'll go ahead.
Listen, dude, this is.
I'm gonna quiet up now. I'm gonna mute up, and then you can filibuster. And then when you're done,
any of that, this isn't gonna be good for you. All right, this doesn't help you. So, like, what are you wasting your time for? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Dusty, what you doing, you young chap? You dirty little pervert. Don't really like you no more, Dusty.
Are you done filibustering?
Yes, you have, Dusty.
Okay.
Very weird.
So what happened? What happened was
you are, Dusty.
Nobody cares what happened was. What happened was you guys all just helped me. You want to talk about real and the case and everything? Guess what? There's a part specifically. I don't know if she sent you that part, but it says both parties are to not directly or indirectly talk about the other on social media. Thank you, fucking retard. You know what that's called? Contempt of court. Thank you. All you idiots are doing is my case. She's in your chat right now. You admitted she sent you the court papers. This will be presented in court, and everything I want will be given to me. So thank you.
Are they going to show the Confluence panel in a courtroom?
Yeah, am I going to be on the TV?
Hey, Judge.
Hey, Judge.
Proud of you,
This moment,
Hey, jury, if you're hearing this, Speakeasy's right. Hey, that guy's kind of a legend.
If he doesn't understand,
easy. You're doing it right now. Then you're breaking that order right now. You're talking about her.
No, this isn't contempt of court. That's why I'm not talking about any of this. You idiot. Stop. You're stupid. She's stupid.
Stop.
Well, you just talked about it, so.
Go, look at it. Go look at it again, Dusty. See if there's a part that says, also, you shall not denigrate the other party.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's not my business.
What does that mean, Dusty?
Oh, it's not your business, so why have you been involved?
It's not your business now. It's not your business.
No, I've made the parts of it. There are parts of it that I've chosen to make my business. There are parts
you want to get a few.
There are parts of it that I've chosen to make my business.
Confluence going to court. I'll have to testify.
Order in the courtroom. We have order in the courtroom.
Taylor's the man today.
This is kangaroo court.
See you in court.
I was wondering why Speak was laughing when you said the name Christina. I was wondering, but I think I
because that's what he does when he gets nervous.
No, look at.
No, it kind of makes sense what he's saying now.
He even said to me, Confluence, you went, Bricky, no, I need this. I'm like, what the fuck? And then obviously, that was what it was for. Look at.
Listen, Nacho's right. In Canada, it's a bitch. You guys help me like crazy, bro.
The receipts are there, man. The receipts are there.
Thank you, Taylor. I'm gonna go take a celebrational bong right now.
Anyway,
don't light it from the bottom, easy.
Yeah, you wanna hope you don't get left with me, Dusty, by yourself, here, right?
Oh my God, I do, because I can't understand half the shit that comes out of your big filled mouth.
Well, you just understood everything I said to you there to reply to that question. That, didn't you?
Well, you're speaking with your proper voice now. I can understand you a little better.
So you can.
Easy's going to fix his mascara. Go ahead, Bricky. What you got to say?
Hang on a second. I've got to fix Easy's mascara. Come here, Easy. Hey, a little bit there. Just a little bit there. Right, okay,
it's mad gay how much you pay attention to my eyes, bro. There's no
It's the fact that you.
I think he's complimenting you. Actually,
I get it, bro.
I'm not. I'm calling him gay. I'm saying that he's gay.
This world,
Speak
right?
Easy.
I'm calling him gay.
Some of them. I was one of those guys, you know. Thank you, Lord.
Easy, come back off camera.
When you zoom in on your eyeballs, we can't help but notice your clumpy mascara, bro. It's only $6. You would think that you'd be able to use the money you stole from Abe to buy some better makeup, bitch.
He couldn't help but to come back and talk shit.
Dusty, do you think Abe agrees with what you're saying?
Unblock me in chat, Easy, and I'll send you $10 to buy some better mascara for your bitch ass eyeballs. Let's go.
Dusty, I'm curious. Do you think Abe agrees with what you're saying? Because I don't think Abe does agree with you.
No, Abe's chill, dude. I'm not doing this on behalf of Abe at all. I know that Abe is not. He doesn't get involved in the drama. I don't expect that he will have any participation in this. I'm not doing it on his behalf. I witnessed what I witnessed. I don't need Abe to request my help for me to call out a scumbag when he rips off disabled vets. I know what I'm about.
You're like emotional. Loading.
Wait, why is
everything you've said is so emotionally loaded? Like the Destiny clip. Like I said, we watched this with Speakeasy on the panel because like Grace Thorpe.
You should watch it again. You should watch it again.
If Abe is, why are you more mad than Abe?
Everything is like it's so like not accurate though. And
why are y'all sweeping?
If Abe supposedly got ripped off by Speakeasy, why is Abe is not mad about it, but you're mad about it? That's confusing.
Because Abe is a peaceful guy, and I'm not.
Yeah, but Abe still goes on.
Stream is he on
the channel? He still goes on the show.
I don't know. I don't watch it.
You want to go over there?
You don't have you watched episode 100? Did you see what happened?
I did watch episode 100,
but I know he never gives away the prize.
But regardless, look, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this on Abe's behalf. I'm doing this for myself. It doesn't matter what Abe wants.
Getting all emotional. You sound like you're about to cry. You're like on the borderline.
I sound like I'm about to cry.
Yeah, you're getting all worked up about this shit, bro.
It sounds like there's a point of verbal combat. It sounds like you can pay to kill people. It sounds like you're saying there was some like collusion going on.
Just to be clear, you a man are coming to the defense of another man?
Didn't you say
that's gay? Didn't you say that's gay, Dusty? So you're gay. You're gay. Coming up and you're gay.
He's coming.
That's my friend. That's my friend.
She said not to come, but I'm gonna come anyway.
You make your entire channel around coming to people's defense who don't need it.
It's one by one.
Look at this little shit. He's so
Look
short.
at him. He finally came out of his safe space.
They come in one by one.
I don't even know what side you're on. I only seen you from Magic Tomato stuff. Who do you hate, Trippy?
I don't think Trippy knows what side he's on either.
I know what side I'm on. Speakeasy's over there fucking streaming from his girlfriend's shoe closet. Like, what are you doing over there, you little shit?
That's his landlord. He's a homosexual.
We got so many videos
here so you can challenge
you
people to a boxing match in Canada.
If you like this, like I don't care to engage with the like. I
gotta run back to my safe space now.
I don't need to run. I'm just like I just don't engage. Like I don't care.
I thought you matched energy, bitch. We're bringing you energy. Match it, pussy.
You know what you don't engage with? Your own children.
Easy, good. Easy, leave these to me. Leave these
to
me.
You don't engage with. You don't engage with your own children.
Hey, easy. Show Trippy your half of a shoebox. Show Trippy your half of a shoebox of father material.
Why don't you show me your shoebox?
Show us the proof. Show us the proof.
Let me see what size it says on that shoebox.
You didn't hear the full sentence. I get it.
Let me see what size
show me half the shoebox.
Here, I love it.
Okay,
is there any more?
How do I reach these, Key?
Dusty, you've got some fat blokes in your closet, like you had Grid One. Now you've got
What a break.
you've got all the fat people in your closet, haven't you?
Easy. I got. And why was your attack on Grid basically the premise is that the kids are unlovable?
Right. Like, what the fuck, dude? You don't even know how to argue.
That's trash, man. Why don't you just take the criticism leveled at you instead of trying to use your kids like a body shield?
You just ask questions to talk over the air.
You don't even talk. You just sit there.
Dusty, why you
Bitch that you are. Did he challenge anybody to a boxing match yet? Did you do that today yet?
Are you obsessed with?
Yeah, he just did with Grid One. When Grid One was up here, he's like, "You better not use weapons, pussy."
Oh, I'm challenging you to a boxing match, but I won't tell you where or when or anything like that.
Yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about your children all over the internet. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you say, Brick. You're drunk. Calm down.
Well, don't worry. Nobody's ever going to talk about.
That's not anything different. That's like
that's the best that I got.
That stays the same with Bricky. That's fine. That's why we love Bricky.
Not a bitch in the world will have kids with this fucking loser.
Hey, how's it going?
That's what you know. Oh, yeah. Now we're matching
I was
energy.
taking your side, Bricky. Relax.
Got the energy.
Now we're having a good time.
Wow. Fucking yes. He's just up to the level now.
So easy. Who's the last emperor, and why did you steal your entire personality from him?
I
like the look on your face. You gotta.
Is that even an insult? Is that like a?
He traded his wigger pass in for Ortho, bro.
Emperor for what?
Who's the last emperor? God's punishment, right? The guy that you stole your entire personality from.
Average, you're getting tapped in.
What?
You're getting tapped in, Average. Go.
Did he
I don't
die?
even know
So
what's
you
going on.
You
I
just
just
take his
came
fucking
off of
personality.
What are you saying? You gotta make your insults more understandable.
Please tell me you're talking about Genghis Khan. Is that who you're talking about?
Am I?
I don't know. I'm asking
you just said the last emperor. The last emperor of what fucking empire, dumbass? Like,
Yeah,
you got to make your insults more understandable. What are you saying?
Genghis Khan, easy. What the fuck is Genghis Khan?
We're American. We say
Khan.
Genghis Khan. Fuck
It's
the
not
Chinese
Genghis.
people, okay?
It's Genghis.
Fuck the Mongols. Why do we give a fuck how it's pronounced?
Amazing.
How do you say ghetto?
We say it how we want to say it.
We say ghetto. Yeah, we do actually.
You're like, you're Jetto over there. Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah. Genghis Khan.
You're a fucking clown icon on the internet. What are we talking about?
Stupid, easy.
arguing with a
Actually, a clown. We're arguing a cartoon on the fucking internet. What's going on?
They're getting his serotonin right now. I'll tell you what.
I'm not answering Michael until he shows his
I didn't even need to be
here, dude. Come on.
Until he showed the.
Come on, Michael.
Use my name, you fucking bitch.
You use your name.
I use my name. Yeah.
Don't
worry about that. Don't worry about that, easy. I know how you were trying to passively aggressively use my name.
You can't stutter while you're insulting people, dude. Come on, get it together.
I don't stutter while I'm insulting people. Look at Speakeasy. You just have to see his face. It's an insult already.
Is retarded.
You have your camera off. You can't say you can't insult people's looks with a fucking cartoon clown, dude.
You can't do that. Yeah, fuck off. You just want me to turn my
camera
on so you have something to make fun of.
Yeah, you're a coward.
You have something to make fun of, but you're not.
You're a coward.
Have that. I've been on camera plenty of times. Don't
Okay,
be
Plenty of times.
Yeah, that's why you hide whatever's underneath there. What, you got a hair lip you're covering with that mustache?
The only thing that's on camera I do.
I got luscious lips, baby. I used to play
No,
tuba,
you don't.
son.
No,
I got
no,
them big.
why did you go gay on me?
I got them big kissers, baby. You know what I'm saying? I've been giving smooches.
You know what? Easy. I've gone on camera enough times for you to masturbate. I'm not doing it again. I know, dude. Right? Go on.
I want to Trippy, me and you are friends. I need one. I need one for the wank bank. I need one for the wank bank.
We just go on Dusty's stream. I was on camera on there last night.
Yeah. Okay.
Were you and Dusty masturbating together?
Yeah, I was on it. Yeah. I had to give him to something.
Oh my god, that would have been a messy panel. That like a messy panel. You and Dusty masturbating.
Oh yeah.
Are y'all fighting?
You got that wrong. Lotion Gate wasn't us.
That's Speakeasy. What's that?
What is
What's that, buddy? What's that? What's that right
I
there?
don't know what is that.
I don't know. It's pretty blurry, bro.
Okay, now I mean, come on, I've got me magnifying glass.
I don't think he's even allowed to talk about it. So it's like it's
Well,
kind
he's
of
already
weird.
broken that. He's already been talking about it. He might as well talk about it some more.
I mean, responding to you guys isn't necessarily like him bringing it up and talking about it.
It is definitely legally. Yes, it definitely is talking about it.
I mean,
that's
not our decision, I guess. It has to, it has to meet a certain threshold.
So he started off when I tuned in.
Defender in court, bro. God, that's all I can say.
When I tuned in, he was talking about it to Grid 1. Now all of a sudden he's getting pressed on it. He can't talk about it anymore. But when I tuned in, he was talking about it to Grid 1.
He wasn't talking about it. They were arguing about like.
He doesn't want
about Christina and the documents.
He fucking does.
Nacho is definitely the barrister in this situation.
So easy. How much did those shoes cost in your little birthday photo? Those Nikes?
You
like
made, I bought them
$450.
for a gift.
How come you didn't pay your child support and you'd rather buy shoes? Why are you such a cowardly pussy little bitch that you need 4 fucking people to protect your ass?
I'll say this.
Why don't you talk to me one-on-one, Easy? How do you not know? How do you know? So afraid?
How do you know? My question is, how do you not know that they're not
forced into living in a closet?
Alfred, they know so much about his life, right?
Stop
It's crazy, actually. The crazy thing is that all of the stuff that they're talking about has already been talked about like a year and a half ago on our show.
Yeah, he still hasn't paid any child support.
Then okay, but that's what I'm saying. If you're saying, oh, this has been going on since then why is it the exact same story that was told like a year and a half ago? It was like she went around spreading a bunch of stuff and saying, "Oh, he's for
for himself." Why don't you let him talk
because he's not allowed to talk about it.
He's already broken that.
Why can't you let me finish a sentence? Because you know it wouldn't make sense.
Conversation because you have to talk for him.
I'm not even talking for him. I know nothing about this. I don't ask him about this.
Behold.
That's the shoes that
That's where all the money went. Yeah.
Let's see your
Fuck
foot
them
next
kids. I'm buying shoes, man.
For the wife,
Put your
Michael.
foot on. Put your foot in there. Put your shoe on.
I bet that looks fucking pretty on
Put a
you.
little pink shoe on and dance
That still
around
would
for
look
us.
fucking pretty
Dance
on
around
you.
for us. You might make a donation.
Put on the shoes, put on the mascara, put on the eyeliner.
Go show my wife though.
Dangling
She'll want
fucking
those.
earring, tie in your weave.
He has saved.
Hey, that's a
pussy bitch.
That's
boy.
a fantastic
Just
suit.
fucking stand up and dance
That's
around
a
like the
pretty
bitch that
decent
you are.
Yeah, look at that
Stand the
suit.
fuck up.
Yeah, true, Shante.
Why don't you
Isn't
stand
that
up?
dare you
that's
buy
a
shoes
fantastic
for yourself?
suit?
You are.
You
Look
walk
how little
around
you are.
barefoot.
Oh,
Look at how fucking little you are, you little bitch boy.
He looks tall there. Why did you pull the picture where he looks tall and say, look how little you are? What the fuck?
His wife is like fucking
He's like a foot taller than her.
she's like what, 4
What
foot?
the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Four
He's
fucking
taller
foot.
in this photo than he is.
I know. What the fuck?
Speakeasy.
You got the worst fucking picture.
You know what? We can
Dude, you
handle
guys
something
are
right
terrible
now.
at insulting, dude. Like,
We can handle
you guys
something
need to
right
figure
now.
this shit out.
Man, you guys are a bunch of fucking spurgy little weirdos.
That's
Why don't you take
crazy.
your shoe and show us the size, Easy? I'll do
We're
the
a bunch
same
of
thing.
spurgy weirdos. He said showing a slideshow as a fucking clown on the internet. What are you talking about, dude? You guys are
Show us your shoe
you guys
size,
are
Easy.
spurgy.
I want to see it. Show us your shoe size.
You're so good.
Is
bro.
this
Show
not
us
a
your shoe size.
That's crazy.
Come on, get
I
him
mean,
into it.
this is like, yeah, this is the fucking
This is like
epitome
some
of
snark,
Spurgfest.
This is
Like,
crazy.
you guys are
allowed.
Wikipediaing this guy's life.
I just come to laugh at it. I don't
He's
care.
the one that put out his own
It's
phone.
even more difficult than that. I mean,
Joker guy, show your cam, bro.
why do you even know about it? I would feel so gay if I knew this much about another
Why do
individual.
you? Why do you even care?
Yeah.
Why do you even care about his child support?
Shoes, heights, pulling up photos. Like, what are we?
Oh man, that was fun. That was funny.
Bruh. That was like ironing my wrinkles out of my brain.
Flo was going in. He come at Grid, and Grid just owned his ass. And like 4 men defended him. They didn't know what to do when Grid was on panel. It sucks that I miss Grid.
Yeah, no, it's hard to deal with Grid because, I mean, what are you going to do? Buy him? I fucking doubt it.
Oh, shit.
You going to send him a donation and have that affect his opinion? Probably not.
And the whole chat is just going, sweep, 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 sweep.
It's like watching what's that thing where you push the fucking curling? It's like watching a curling team. So far in the closet, he's finding Christmas presents.
Oh, man.
I'm not a huge fan of these here late starting shows.
Why not?
It's just the later I start, the later things go, and the later it goes, the more likely I am to drink before it's all said and done.
You trying to quit drinking?
Not really. Just, I don't know. I probably have managed to accumulate 3 bottles of rum by not drinking. So, like, the next time it's going to be a real one. In fact, I may go put 2 of these away in my wife's room because I won't go wake her up usually.
Is she a scary demon lady when she gets woken up?
Oh no, it's not that. I'm just very courteous. Like even when I'm hammered, I'm still very courteous. In fact, I may become more courteous when I get really drunk. Or out there apologizing to a tree because I bumped into it and shit.
Oh shit. That shit was crazy, bro. But guess what?
Wow.
Back to the Hat Man. Oh, see? Oh, look at it. Ah!
I want to tell you.
Sasquatch, why are you being really quiet?
I am. I got somebody supposed to be popping in my other studio here in the next 20 minutes or so, and so I'm popping over there and mute. Oh shit! Here I am trying to fucking talk to you. I'll mute it up. Could you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Huh. Anyway, I got somebody gonna pop in over there, supposedly, unless they forgot.
Okay. Well, damn.
No, go ahead. I got a few minutes. I mean, I don't know when they're gonna show up. In my experience, if they're not there within like, say the next 15 minutes, they're not showing up until about halfway through the show. They'll show up being like, God damn, I forgot all about it.
You forgot all about it.
Curling is awesome. How? I mean, it's like cornholing. You know, I didn't know cornholing was an actual game for like years and years. I had a couple of guys ask me if I wanted to finish a cornholing team, and I was like, fuck, no, I'm not. No, not at all. And then I saw them over there playing, and I was like, huh. Okay. It's like skee ball, but with bags. I'm not sure I understand how curling. I mean, hacky sack is great for drinking and smoking weed. But curling, I mean, you've got the brooms, you've got the big rock. It's just a fucking rock. You know, who plays a game with a rock? I mean, how broke a Canadians got to be sitting around and go, hey, I got this idea. Go get your mama's brooms. I got a rock. And then not smoke anything?
Is that what you're saying? Do you want to see more of that? Do you want to see more broke Canadians?
I don't like speakeasy. When I was first doing the whole panelverse thing, had a bunch of people, oh yeah, you should go do verbal combat. You ought to go in there. I've thought at that point I didn't realize who Speakeasy was, but I'd talked to him a few times, and no particular hate, no smoke, no nothing. It was just a conversation, you know. I don't even really remember what we talked about. It was something about marriage, And he was all flipping as fuck. And I was like, no, you got to take the shit seriously, you know? And when I found out who he was, I went and subscribed to his channel, and I watched a couple of his shows, and it was all just hate when it come down to it. It had nothing to do with the topics, nothing to do with the debate, nothing to do with the conversation, and everything to do with the chat, right? And I was like, oh, I see how that works. And I just moved on, unsubscribed, moved on. And then imagine my shock, a couple of years later, I land over here with Dusty and all of this stuff's going on. And I'm like, huh, interesting. Independent decisions to the same decision, right? What you go do is my question. What you go do? If you're talking, we can't hear it.
I can't, man.
But then don't. I mean, keep a few wrinkles around for later. You might need an idea or something.
Oh, I got you. I'll play some more. That shit was funny.
Is the reason are you 15?
Is
You're
the reason. Okay, we're not gonna do. We're not. I'm sorry, we're not gonna do this allegation. Didn't I see him on Skippy's channel and Gideon? Didn't they do a bust on that?
Oh, they kicked everybody. It's crazy.
Nice. That's how that works, though. Let's see what Dusty's saying about it over there. Oh, he's still watching from his angle, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
Well, you know, he wallowing in that shit, right?
Yeah. Look at that stare, brother.
Yeah.
With the microphone, you know this
Physiognomy never lied. Oh, okay. You just went after it. You just gotta go bald at that point.
Not to look at. I've got that V there, right? Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's.
I know, but it's
bro. They circled the wagons, dog.
That is true.
Right,
but you did the right thing. You gave up on it. You know what I mean?
She, I think she's trying to go back up. He didn't let me back up a second time. He didn't let Adonis Paul up. I'm hoping Nicolina goes back up.
Nicolina showed her boobies.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
still waiting on
trying to stay chill.
Hey, listen, no,
oh Lord, let's get back to the hat, man. This shit is crazy.
You always know where to go for the excellent loosh.
He got the he keep that shit on him.
His ability to trigger some motherfuckers blows my goddamn mind, man.
Right, right. It's like a fucking miracle.
It's
like,
I mean,
a miracle. It's like that. Like it's brother.
I gave him exactly what I wanted.
What up, bro?
It's gonna be great when they all realize they've been protecting a guy who dated a 15-year-old for fucking 6 months while he was 18, and then told everybody she lied about her age at a party while we were drunk. Like, that's gonna be
6 months.
Funny. They dated for 6 fucking months, and he's like, I didn't know how old she was for 6 months.
I was praying that Adonis Paul tried to get up there and that Trippy would let him.
No, he tried. They didn't let him.
AP tried?
From what I understand, I'm over here moderating a couple of different chats on this. There,
it's so gay, man. They're so all about Easy's dick. They're dick
Bro,
riding
they
a guy.
circle the wagons on us.
Dude,
Dog.
they're dick riding a guy who dick rides a guy. That's like the lowest form of gayness. They're like, oh, we want some of that dick ball juice from Andrew.
Multi-tiered gay.
Yeah, dude, it's like layered gay. Yeah. Their penis
Layers
is
of
layered
gay. I think we're officially in grunt pile territory.
Like, dude, I'm surprised I got out with getting my balls groped and my butthole poked. I'm surprised
Are
I
you
got
sure?
out.
We almost got glared.
Yeah, no shit.
Glared.
Well, see what happened was here. I had this up in there, so they couldn't get in there.
I see. Put it back.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that.
I'm not putting it back up there. I need to let that go back to the.
Well, you might
shape.
want to. OG is here, so you might want to just.
You can have it. I have plenty.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Just
Let me
rinse
show you how happy I am about it. I mean, it's just
rinse that off.
There we go.
Just rinse it off.
I'm walking.
You know, I went on camera so they could go, oh my God, he's on camera. Hairline. Easy calls me fat, says I got double chin. It's like, yeah, I go on camera. Where's the double chin? Like, I killed all their points. It's so retarded that they just want to sit there and suck off this dude who sucks off a dude. Like, what are you trying to get secondhand cum? Like, what the fuck, dude?
I wanted to take it seriously and yell.
Hold on. Are you saying Speakeasy's breath smells just like Andrew's balls?
Yes. And Andrew's balls are like, we didn't even want to be in there.
Oh, wait, no. What you're saying is Andrew's balls smell just like Speakeasy's breath.
It's kind of, yeah, it's back and forth. It's oh God.
Yeasty.
Is Dusty back on there or no?
No.
It appears so.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We're not dealing with allegations. Put me in the back. Like, you know, you just kind of destroyed your own thing. Like, you're trying to protect the guy. You don't know why, other than you think you're going to get some like fifth-hand views because Speakeasy runs around telling everybody how great a friend he is with Andrew, while Andrew in person tells people he doesn't care about Speakeasy. Like, really? Like, as far as I can tell, in Andrew's
in the
opinion,
producer game, we call that
just
plausible deniability.
Like, as far as everybody has told me, Andrew just looks at Easy as someone he can raid. That's it. Even from Andrew's own word or mouth on the stream I was on with him and Easy, Andrew's like, oh, he's just somebody
I saw
raid.
that.
Yeah, it's like he's not hiring him. He has no plans on doing so. But Easy will sit there and be like, Andrew. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe he just really likes the guy.
Oh, Trippy. Do me a favor, bro. Super chat that motherfucker saying Andrew's name. Like super cut it.
Super cut.
Yeah, super cut.
Which one of us looks like the meth head? Which one of us looks like the meth head?
Yeah, take your hat off. Take your hat off. Let's see.
Yeah, like, I'm fucking well fed.
Take your hat off, your ball folk.
Easy, take your hat off. Dusty, take your hat
Oh,
off.
the hairline, guys, because the top of my camera cuts it off.
Hat for hat, dude.
They're just gonna go for anything in the background.
Hat for hat, let's go. Hat for hat.
Tarek,
are you
I'm trying to think. Have I ever seen Dusty without his hat?
Tarek, where you at, dude? Get on cam.
I have.
I'm not insecure about
Is it like just baldness? Like, that's not really something.
Nah, it's got hair.
take off the hat then.
It's up there. I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's like,
He won't
it's
take
there.
it off just to fuck with them.
Hey, without all those things.
Yeah, that's of course it is. Yes.
Get a hat off,
That's the nervous laugh. That's the nervous laugh. That's the tell.
All they can say is hairline.
If you're not insecure,
Yeah, that's all they've
take off
got
your
when
hat
they're all
off.
falling apart.
Every
Like,
tube
look at the
I've
dude
ever
at the top left. He's got the same hairline I do. He's just covering it with a comb over.
Why do they look like
What is Bricky doing? Is Bricky
He's
retarded?
drunk. Yeah, no, Bricky's drunk. He's always drunk.
Open your mouth wide. Do that laugh.
What did I say directly to Brick when I was up there? Hey, Brick, calm down. You're drunk. Like, that's all I said to him.
Andy has no eyes.
Let us see the herpes.
You probably should
Let us
brush
see the
those things.
herpes.
Open your mouth loud.
Tiny baby teeth. Let us see the herpes in your mouth, Easy.
God damn, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck.
let's see that oral HPV.
Throw your head back and do that laugh. You know how
Dusty acts like a hard man, but he can't even take off his hat.
Dusty, is that what you did earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, bring up Adonis, Adonis, Adonis.
That is what I said.
Right? That's the only reason I'm still here.
I'll see if I can. I'll give it
No,
to,
dude, he's already gone up. Like Dusty's been dropping it in his chat. He's over here in Dusty's chat right now. Saying,
Notice he
let's
didn't
see.
deny it. Notice he didn't deny it.
Shit.
Easy is so afraid of AP. Apparently, he's passed that news on to other people. I'm guessing.
Right?
Look at some news.
What kind of a savage is he, bro?
Now full screen easy, and let's let him do a little. I'll open his mouth and let us take a look.
Full screen.
I don't know what that just was. Did he just want me to open my mouth on stream?
Just that part of Dusty saying, I need that like voice stim,
No.
dude, that vocal stim. dude.
Dusty, now you're forgetting the
Open
main
his
part of
mouth
that.
and let us take a look.
All right, that was a paid-for full screen. You got to grip back, Dusty.
Full screen. He said
Okay.
full
We wanna
screen
see
him
inside
and full
his mouth.
screen somebody.
Somebody make Kamala open her mouth.
He wants him to school full screen Speakeasy and have Speakeasy open his mouth and show the roof of his mouth. And Easy has not opened his mouth since. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, he knows he's got some weird shit going on in there.
What's gay is your Scarface and Tupac posters? What's gay is your mascara? What's
I mean,
gay is saying that
even when you do it for the doctor, it's kind of gay.
that shit's all gay.
What's gay is the head. Dusty, I've abandoned my children.
I know you have a poster on your wall.
Confluence. Confluence. If I match the dono, will you full screen easy so we can look at his oral herpes?
Yes, of course. I mean, I can't.
Well, you have to take off your hat, Dusty.
For the grift.
Yeah, no,
He's fixing to buy this motherfucker.
Like he's not insecure. He's like the most chill guy ever. So just take off your hat then, Dusty. If you're not insecure,
He
take off
won't
your hat.
take his hat off.
Why don't you pay me and I'll take the hat off?
Oh,
Because you're
please.
insecure.
You want money. You want money.
Because you're insecure and you got found out.
Why would I do you a
Your
favor?
fragile ego can't even handle your own fucking hairline, you ugly bastard.
But I can't handle.
I really like being cussed out by Scottish blokes. It's fun.
I'm not filibuster.
Who are these fucking people anyway? They look like they want to be famous.
It's been the same story.
Well, Breaky is a deranged alcoholic.
I know Brick.
Avarice
I know
is
Brick.
like
I
a
know
left-wing
Terriac.
lunatic.
I've seen
Terriac is
If
Terriac.
he's been,
Who's the host?
I don't know that
ongoing
guy.
for over a year and a half. Okay,
American
how is he
Nacho.
still only 4 days behind.
Oh. Why does he look just like that guy from
It's the same
Office
fucking
Space?
story. Every time I hear this, he's always
You know,
Because
the one
he's
that lived
trying
next
real
door to the
hard.
main character.
It was the same a year and a half ago. How's he always
No, not true.
Maybe I'll
fucking retards,
Like,
man?
what kind of
Like,
fucking
Yeah, it's a
You're
F
being
slur?
used. You're
Thinks that a
being
handlebar
used.
mustache looks good in 2026. Or
Hey, full
That's gay. Don't do it.
open your mouth. He donated for the herps. Hell, fucking yes.
So, yo, those that you don't know,
That's hilarious.
He never fucking. He never does anything for even his own donos.
if you want to take on Rob,
herpes
he has
won't show us the
prep. He's
herpes.
not going to know who the opponent is or what the topic is. He shows up completely blind. If you want to take part in that, hit the Discord.
Why don't you stop talking and open your mouth while I got paid for it?
Every Friday, Verbal Combat Friday, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
Yeah. What number your mouth?
Hey, yo, I want to say thank you.
Oh my God, his shirt is off, dude. What the fuck happened?
Hey, Taylor, thanks for paying for me to get that plug in.
Bricky.
He's not going to honor the fucking donation. Just like he does
Absolutely
on his
not.
channel with Abe Dinkus. Just like he fucking fucks everybody else over. He's going to fuck these guys over too.
That on a button, dude.
Just like when I donated to do a one-on-one, fucking thing on Turn's channel, he wouldn't do it.
Hey, show us your mouth, dude. It's like fucking Wes Watson crash out all over again, dude. Shave your arms.
Where's the folder?
You guys are all coming for
Holy
I got something I got to send to Dusty for this.
Ricky, what's happening?
Ricky's armpits have more hair than Flo's head.
All right, I got to go do my thing if it's going to happen. If it's not, I'm going to have to come back later. Much love. Don't let the man get you down. Y'all be cool.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Listen, Average.
I like Caucasian Sasquatch. He's like the man.
What? There wasn't a dono to take your shirt off, you
He
retarded.
is so much
Australian.
better than the Orthodox guy. Caucasian Sasquatch is way better than this guy that's on mute on his own stream.
Hey, Confluence, I got a share screen back there.
I don't know if I want to say
He's gonna pop up the picture of the roof of his mouth. Do it, Dusty. Do it.
You're fucking obsessed.
That's crazy, dude.
You're trying to screen share a picture of the dude's mouth. Get help.
Almost 40 years old, talking about
Confluence. If you have a clipper, you need to clip the mouth section. Okay,
You need
the whole
to keep
mouth
that shit
section
between
needs to be
you and your
clipped.
therapist.
Do this while you're saying
Epic.
that. Do this while you're saying
This
that.
is fucking premium.
Yep, they're refusing to pull up the fucking roof of his mouth. I just sent that to Dusty.
Ricky, did you take off 2 articles of
I
clothing?
don't know if I want to look deep into Speakeasy's mouth or any guy's mouth for that matter. I mean,
why not,
Bunch
dude?
of weird ass motherfuckers.
Seriously, like you should keep this shit between you and your therapist.
Just show us your mouth, dude. Show us your fucking mouth.
Open it.
Confluence, let's put this.
I'm gonna get a popsicle stick. Open
is
your
that the hill
fucking
you want
mouth.
to die on? Okay, is that the hill we want to die
What are
on?
you, a fucking dentist?
Inside of people's mouths.
That's badass, dude.
Oh, listen, can I
Tonight.
just say to everybody, thank you very much, right? I have really needed this uplifting moment in my life. It's been brilliant, it has. Dusty, I am not even sorry that you're the fucking arbiter of this fucking butt of the joke.
Arbiter.
Arbiter. Abattoir.
Dirty
You are
little
getting sent to the
pervert.
abattoir. You're getting sent to the abattoir now to be got and killed.
Damn, is Nicolina really in there?
Okay.
No.
Yes, you are. Okay.
Not me.
Drawn and quartered
No,
to the
he's not
four
in
corners
sport.
of the earth.
Or there? I guess she's
My
there.
God, Nacho,
Wherever
you're
there
fucking
is.
coming a long way, young
We can
chap.
put this to bed really quickly. I've been
Howdy ho, good
It's
sir.
terrible.
Oh, y'all
You can put this to bed really quickly, bro.
Yo.
You want to put this to
See you, Bricky.
It's crazy, man.
It is crazy. It
Pick
is
up the
crazy.
fucking bears.
Any other requests, Dusty? Do we want to show like behind the knee? What are we looking for? What next ailment are we looking for? Any skin diseases? Are we looking for other skin diseases tonight? Are we?
Do you have any close up of Easy's elbows that you want to show
Yeah,
us?
can we get between the fingers and stuff, or like what do we?
Nope. All we want to do is pull up the share screen backstage. That's all.
We're still on the mouth.
Well, yeah, we gotta get past this, though.
Fixation.
Taylor, when's the last time you seen the inside of your wife's mouth? You probably seen
Let's
the
take a
inside
look
of
at
mine
that.
more than hers, huh?
Let's take a look at it. We'll tell you right now. You just want to talk about it some more.
Let's just look at it, just once.
Yeah, come on, just show
Yeah,
us.
just once. Let's just get it out the
Yeah,
way.
maybe you should just
Here,
ask
you know what I'm
nicer,
gonna do?
Dusty. Why don't you try another?
I asked
approach,
you
you know?
$20.
Share the
Here.
video that somebody
man,
shared of a
please.
private video. Oh no, we're scared.
Hold on, I'm sharing it on my
Come
tab.
on, babe, just show me your mouth.
Because y'all
Okay,
are
Dusty,
scared to
I'll
see it.
show you the hairpiece in my mouth because you've
I
asked
just want to know
nicely.
if I want to see the inside of someone's mouth, Dusty. I'm not going to lie to you, okay?
They're really fighting to
What,
not
doing
show
it?
this.
Oh, shit.
That is so
Yeah,
weird.
show us your mouth, dude.
They're all about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
see,
bend your head
like what
back,
Bricky
keep
did,
your
yeah.
mouth open. Let us see the inside of your
And,
mouth.
Yeah, stick that.
I'll do
Get
it.
a nice camera angle with a light.
Herpes, bro.
Look, I'll do it right after he shows my
Let's
share
see if
screen.
you have mouth
I'll do it
herpes.
right
Let's
after.
see.
Look, we're not doing.
Okay.
So do it.
Whoa.
Show the fucking screen share. Oh my God.
With Trippy with the shoe size, you with the mouth. Does it not?
I got
seem
size
strange
13
to you?
shoes
Yeah,
I wear.
wait,
Big
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
deal.
wait,
This guy's got a
wait,
size
wait,
11.
wait,
He's
wait.
scared to
He's
tell
already
people.
showed his shoes. He showed
What
the
the fuck?
size.
What did I miss? I had to take my boy. I had to take my boy.
Like, dude, he's doing some shit.
done a
Easy
lot,
does this
dude.
shit.
Speaking
He's in Canada, which is a
Yeah,
shoe
he showed
size
us his
smaller
box
than
half
America.
Full of a few
He buys
birthday cards.
Nikes, which make their shoes their size 11 is a normal. Every other shoe is a size 10, right? So like, you buy a pair of Nikes, you're buying a 10 when your shoe is a 9, right? So basically, Easy's got like a 9.5 foot, and he wears a 12 to compensate.
Show me the roof. I want to see the roof of your mouth. I want to see the ridges.
They won't show that screen share, dude. No matter what, Dusty's trying to show the screen share of Easy's mouth, and they won't show it.
Be in there, dude.
They've been fighting him for like 15 minutes. It's such garbage. I don't even know how you guys find such terrible shows.
Now show me your toilet. Put your toilet on camera now.
You gave me your word. I don't want to see it. I ain't full screening for that. No one saw your mouth besides in the corner.
What it looks like when he's catching his boyfriend.
They've just been fighting to not show the screen share this entire fucking time.
Wait, did I miss it? I missed it.
No. I missed that as well. Me and Natural missed that.
Man, I need to teach Dusty a little OBS so he can just put it on his screen without permission.
I already did it. Your boy's lying.
What the fuck, man? No content, dude. Did the chat see it? Confluence, read the chat. Did the chat see it?
Did they show it? I didn't see anything.
Chat didn't see it, dude. Chat didn't see shit.
One more time.
I've done more than my part at this point.
Yeah, do it for the one time, dude. Come on.
It's obvious that Confluence is
you do one more time. Do one more time,
Dusty, to be honest, I think this whole thing is retarded. I don't know. I think this is a bad look for you. If you have legitimate criticism,
no, this is fine. This is right up Dusty's alley.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I can worry about myself.
Yeah, this is right up Dusty's alley, dude. This is.
This good content.
This is typical Dusty, dude. What do you mean?
What this does, I guess.
Good content for you, bad content for Dusty.
Yeah, this is premium. This is 93 octane, dude. This is
Let's see it. Easy. Are you scared of him seeing the herpes? Why aren't you telling him? Why aren't you putting this to rest? Easy. Put it to rest. Tell him to bring it.
Yeah, put it to rest.
Easy. Open your fucking mouth. You
can't do anything.
I do not have. I cannot do this shit, bro. Dealing with a bunch of fucking retards. Oh my god. This is fucking vile. Putting in the work.
You are participating in it. You're participating. Yes, you are.
You wish you could be.
He says the scarface over one shoulder, Tupac over the other shoulder, and mascara in his eyes.
How many hot dogs can you eat?
Suck my dick to be me, bro. Shut up. You're a loser.
I'm not you. I don't suck dick. You're not Destiny, and I'm not you. You're not Destiny, and I'm not you.
Does that mean you
would? I put myself on camera on your stream.
What does that mean?
If I were him,
that's what I was going to do. Orthodox. I was going to go on there again and go like this.
You need facial.
Chin's getting a bit. Hold on. Let me full screen.
So I go full. If I went on their stream and go full camera or whatever, and just do that.
It's never die.
Bro.
I don't think it's
that is evil.
I'm scared of being on camera, man.
Yeah, show me your
Why do you think I shake so hard?
Dye in your hair, but
I'm kidding.
Oh, dude, I wanted to show his mouth again.
I shake because of the diabetes.
What happened? Did he rage quit?
Another fucking one.
That's crazy, dude.
You did not rage quit.
Discord, okay. Drop.
Hold on. If Dusty rage quit,
I mean, I don't blame him. He was there for like 20 fucking minutes and they wouldn't even do what he asked. He's showing it on his stream though.
I gotta rewatch the tape.
He was showing it on his stream. Blah. Human papillomavirus. The virus that causes oral warts. The STD most associated with causing white polyp-like growths on the palate.
Oh, bruh. I think Dusty got kicked.
Let me listen to it.
I'm gonna show it. Hold on. I think he got
He's
kicked.
blowtorching a cigarette right now.
Does
that
probably die? You do. Your chin's getting a bit gray.
No, they like the group.
For gay.
I think it's gayer than.
Yeah,
Oh, hang on. I don't think it's gayer than saying.
I did not hear him click anything.
All right, well, that's not going.
And they said he rage quit. That's crazy.
Maybe I
Well,
think he's
guys-
just showing he's still in the back of their StreamYard, I think, but maybe not.
That's crazy. These crazy dudes.
This is bullshit. Like, there's a bunch of dudes trying to protect a dude because they think that he's good for their career when he's definitely not going to be. Oh, Nicolina's on fucking Dusty's. Damn. Hold on. I might have some more footwork to do. Yeah, I gotta go jump on his stream for a sec.
Yeah, I'm gonna end.
Oh, you're ending? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, goodbye, everybody in the chat. You know we love you, and we want you to take your clothes off and get nice and comfy and get ready for a shit show. If I keep rubbing it, it gets harder. If I tug on it, they get longer. No.
Oh, no.
I'm going to try that standing in a refrigerator and see if it gets even bigger.
we gotta get you out of here, Trippy.
Yeah,
Have a
let's
good
go,
one, bro.
let's go.
Starlight outlaw, cosmic soldier. Give me space.